Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I'm making another video about Colloidal Gold machine. This machine right here was made for someone in Europe. It is smaller compared to the one I have over there, but it is the same thing. It is the same thing. If you see right there, that's the big one, and I have. It's automated. That one's automated, but I like to run it like manual and all that stuff. This newer one right here, if you look at it, it's almost the same thing, but it's just smaller. It does a small amount, maybe. What does this coffee cup says? It does up to, you could make up to 1 quart of Colloidal Gold. Now, I've been making Colloidal Gold. In this one right here, I've been doing this for maybe 3 days, but not 3 days straight. I've been doing like 4 hours, on and off. So 3 days. So if you really sit there and calculate, and you put all of them together, the actual working hours on this thing, to have this water like that, it's no more than 5 hours. Because I come in, I turn it on, I watch it for an hour, then I turn it off, I leave, I got things to do. You know, it's holiday time. So, you know, like, it's maybe 4 or 5 hours. Alright? So, anyways, if you look at it very carefully, it's very simple. You got the 2 rods, the 2 gold rods right there, if you look at it very carefully, and a high voltage wire. Now, I can't stress this is enough. Never, ever, ever touch that. If you ever receive one of these machines from me, do not touch that. Alright? Just remember, it will zap the fuck out of you. Alright? There's got about close to 800 voltage going through that thing. 800 volts. Do not touch it. Under no circumstance. Alright? The only way to touch it if you're going to adjust the rod. That means you got to turn off the voltage. You got to press this emergency button right here. It's an emergency and a stop at the same time. Then you can go and touch. You can go fuck around with the rod, like align the rod with the other one and stuff like that. But never touch it. If this machine is on, the blue light, it turns on. But never trust that either. Okay? It might be burned out in the future. It might be burned out and you think, oh, it's off, but it's not. It'll zap the fuck out of you. It won't kill you, but it'll zap the shit out of you. It's an experience you don't want. If you're a little softy and shit, I've been zapped by all kinds of voltage. 480, 6000. I'm still here. But a little voltage like this won't kill you like, you know, it'll zap the shit out of you, but it won't kill you. Anyways, so, and this machine is simple. Alright? It's industrial built. So, basically, this emergency right here. It's start and stop and emergency at the same time. So when you stop it, you press this down. You twist, and it comes back up. It doesn't start the machine until you press the green start button, and you see the blue light turns on. Okay? Now, you're probably going to ask what the fuck this is, right? Well, it's basically what this is. It is a step-up transformer, because this machine is intended for Europe, Norway. And I have to step up from 110 in and 220 out. Okay? Yeah, this weird fucking plug. So basically, United States 110 and I convert to 220. So that's what it is. I put it back in. start it up. I press the start, and I adjust it. Now, I made this nice with a wing nut, so that way you can go in and out with the rod. Well, you can go in and out. You can bring the rod in and out. Now, the nice thing about this one is this voltage is fixed. Unlike with this big one right here, see that thing right there? That's adjustable. I can go from 0 volts to 110 volts on this machine, this big machine right here. But from experience, I found out low voltage is good. It gives you a way much better particle. Yeah, it takes longer, no shit, but it gives you a better fucking particle. I've made some with this machine, and I've been making this for 3 days, for 5 hours straight, you can say. And it turns out this one has it looks something like a Kool-Aid, like a slight red Kool-Aid, a slight red Kool-Aid color. That tells you that the particle is very small. Now with this one, is looking like indigo color, like a very light purple. You know what I mean? So the particle on this one is thick, but again, the rod on this one is 22 gauge gold wire, and this one is a 24 gauge gold wire. The smaller the gold wire, the less large particle you have. You have just tiny fucking particle. Now, this equipment right here, see all this whole setup right here? It takes forever, 3-4 days, and to make a complete a beautiful batch. Okay, if you have the time, and I'm saying 4 days, 8 hours or 6 hours on it, whew, you'll get some good shit. Alright? Me, I don't have time. So I just hurry the fucking thing up. I just have the 2 ppm, 3 ppm, that's what I drink. So, but if you have time, it's good. And you work with one of these suckers, and you'll be fine. You'll get some good stuff. And plus, it kind of helps keeps the the insane level to a fucking, I guess, to a lower, and to a minimum. Because you sit here, you put out a show, like a UFO show, or like a George Norrie or whatever. There's thousands of on the internet. Learn something, or read a fucking book, and you keep on adjusting. If the flame goes out, well, not the flame, the spark goes out, because it's a plasma. This is you're actually breaking down plasma in the water, and it's loosening up the material in nanoparticles. Anyways, you sit here, relax, and you have your family. I got my daughter here. We just hang out. She's watching TV. I play with her. I come back, adjust. I just have some time for my family while I'm doing this, and it's kind of relaxing. You know what I mean? Just get my head out of the fucking mainstream goddamn world, all the shit that's going on. I sit here, I focus, I make some gold water. Okay? Now, this right here is a ppm meter. Okay? It's made by Hanna. Right here. Alright? I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to continue with more details. Alright. Let's watch the other one. Bye.